tonight's games that we're getting into is going to be games plural more than likely. I was trying to figure out something to play, and I finally figured out, and I finally found actually, a Tiger Gamecom emulator. Now, this is a handheld system. The chat's fucking with me. Everyone's saying they don't like games. What the hell are you doing here? The Tiger Gamecom was released by Tiger Electronics in the mid to late 90s, and it was basically too far ahead of its time, and it was a miserable piece of shit. And I finally found out how to get Tiger Gamecom games on this stream, so now we're going to play Tiger Gamecom games. And I'd like to show you what the Gamecom actually looked like. So inside this bag that pillowcases did not come in, you take it off. Behold, the Tiger Gamecom. Released by Tiger Electronics in, I believe, 1997. It had a touch screen. It's monochrome, so it's like the classic Game Boy. Had a touch screen before I think anything else had a touch screen. It had an internet port up here for a 14.4 kilobyte modem, which was shit, and it only displayed the internet in text form, but it could still connect online. Obviously, it's called game.com. If you go there now, it's... Oh, there's the camera. It's called game.com. If you go there now, it takes you to Hasbro's website, because Hasbro owns Tiger and all of its assets. But it was game.com. You could connect online or link up to other people with compete.com, which is what they also own. Mind you, this is 1997, so this was while the dot-com bubble was still in full effect. Another thing really cool about this is that it has ports for 2 cartridges at a time, which is something, I think this was the first handheld to actually also do the 2 cartridge ports before the Nintendo DS offered that functionality. It ran on 4 AA batteries, which I have installed. Whoa, there we go. 4 AA batteries, and I want to say that they tried. Tiger Electronics, you might recognize them from all of their really shitty LCD handheld games, or the R-Zone that came before this. And this was the first thing that they produced that played games that were actually games. They tried. It has games. It's not an LCD thing where everything is on a fixed position on the... It's not a glorified Game & Watch device, is what I'm trying to get at. They tried. They failed miserably. And the Tiger Gamecom stands as a testament to why companies need to be careful with when they license things out. Because the Gamecom has Resident Evil, Sonic the Hedgehog, Duke Nukem, Mortal Kombat... and it's got all these really, really, really lucrative IPs that they were developing games for, and they butchered them in increasingly hilarious ways. And I've been kind of itching to show them off, but I can't because the refresh rate on the screen is so terrible. So it comes with the stylus. You can touch on the screen with the stylus. Mine's complete. I mean, that's the complete system. It's all there. Would you like to see what the entire Gamecom library minus 5 games looks like? Because I can show you. There we go. That's almost every Gamecom game, actually. So they are tiny, tiny, minuscule little things. They almost like, if you flick it, they almost sound like they're hollow. But there's like a tiny little chip in here. This one is Sonic Jam. They also had Jurassic Park was in here. They've got Resident Evil 2, Duke Nukem 3D. So they had a lot of really popular, solid licenses that they could make games from, and they kind of pissed it all away. I would like to at least turn this handheld on, just so that you can see what it looked like, and you can also see why we're going to be emulating it today. Yeah. So you might notice that my screen looks a little bit... Oh, that's the DS. This is a much better handheld game system that has cameras built into it. That's a 64-bit cartridge right there. I don't know how many bits this is. I think maybe 2. So here's the problem with my Gamecom, is that sometime between tonight and the last time I played it, the screen went to hell. This was formerly in perfect working order. It was literally like brand new, just without its box when I got it a few years ago. Shit, I was in high school when I got this, so going up on about 10 years ago when I got this. And just something happened to the screen, and it's just started going out. But everything still works. I mean, I can still touch things, and it opens up menus and whatnot, but it's pretty much unplayable. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And the rest of the stream is going to be demonstrating Gamecom games. There's only 20 Gamecom games, and I would like to take it upon myself as a little project to showcase all of them on Gatorbox, because it's something that nobody's ever done before.